Our next speaker is Sachin Srinivasan. Sachin comes from a web development background and is highly interested in exploring new technologies and building automated tools. He is talking to us today about 3D-fication, ElectronJS to 3D models rescue. Over to you, Sachin.
Hey everyone. Today I'll be talking about 3D-fication, the process where we enable augmented reality and 3D for certain products in Flipkart, and how ElectronJS helped me to automate certain parts of the process and also help me save a lot of time. So quick intro on myself. I'm Sachin. I come from web development background, have been continuously working on front-end and back-end web frameworks. Currently, I'm working as a SDE at Flipkart camera team. We work on initiatives where we enable augmented reality and 3D for end users at Flipkart. So quick backstory on my subject itself, right? So we are working on an initiative called View in Your Room. We have enabled this for around 3,000 products in Flipkart, where you can just go to a product page and you can see a button called View in Your Room. And when you click on it, camera opens up and you can actually place the product in your room in augmented reality and get a feel of how does it look, right? So this user can do this even before purchase, so that he'll get a sense of how does it look. He can interact with the product. He can place, he can change the angle. He can view it in certain angles. This is something that we have enabled. So how does this, how do we enable this, right? So there is a lot of background process that goes behind enabling this particular feature. Mainly it boils down to, when it comes to enabling this, it boils down to these four things. One thing is you have to have a 3D model uploaded somewhere in the server, and you have to have a 3D configuration, augmented reality configuration at the catalog side. And also, once we have taken it live, we have to generate a spreadsheet of reports of the product that we have taken live. And all of these comes as a dependency as developers, because the APIs, the upload APIs have been exposed has been exposed by a lot of other teams that maintain these things. But if you really think about it, we don't have to depend on developers, right? So when you have like a small tool that with minimal UI, you can just have a UI to drag and drop file that can upload, have a buttons that when you click on it, you can just do multiple API calls to update the catalog. Why does it have to be developer dependent, right? That's where I got an idea and I tried to build a tool out of it. So as you can see here, this is something that I try to build and help automate the process a little bit. Uh, you know, as you can see here, there is upload 3D models, update certain configurations. This is something I try to do. So let's talk about tech stack. The tech stack that I chose here was ElectronJS, React.js, and TypeScript. Why specifically JavaScript tech stack? Because I personally like JavaScript, and also when you're a developer, web developer specifically, you tend to do or tend to build things from JavaScript itself. I absolutely love JavaScript, and the main feature of ElectronJS is you can write once and you can build it for uh, you know all the other operating systems as well. And also, I was very curious on trying out React Electron.js with React, and also it's very developer friendly and a lot of community supports around it, right? Why not web application? So a whole thing you can create it as a web app itself, right? Why not? Why am I specifically going for desktop application? The main reason is this cost simply put, cross origin resource sharing, where there is a check on the back end. When there is a call, API call made from the browser, there's a pre-fed call that happens, uh, and the backend checks whether the call is coming from the same origin or not. So if it's not from same origin, then there would be a block of the call. But when there is a server to server call, like for example here, when you have a desktop application make a API call, it acts like a server to server call, and you don't have to handle the cost. So how did I quick start, right? So quick start, I particularly chose this Electron React boilerplate. This was very helpful to me, and this is very similar to Create React app, where you can just clone the repo, make certain changes, and you can start see reflecting the changes, and also you can also easily build it out. This is open source boilerplate, and there is a lot of other boilerplates as well, for Angular as well as Vanilla JS. it's very easy for any new folks to quickly onboard and not spend a lot of time in setting up the dev environment for it, right? So this is something I went ahead with. So what happens next, right? So I was able to successfully build an application around it, and also send it out to product team, and where hours of work of generating report, enabling and disabling product, back and forth communication with developers, all that has been reduced to like 10 to 15 minutes. They have been continuously using it every day to enable and disable features on uh, particular augmented reality 3D features on Flipkart, and they are independent out of it, right? So, and I personally felt great satisfaction in building this tool, because something I haven't done it before. I was quickly able to learn and implement, and also help others as well out of it, right? So that's something I'm very proud of, and I wanted to share with everyone here. Yeah. So I'll end it with that note. I'm sharing a QR code of one of the product that has augmented reality and 3D feature here, so you can try it out. I'll be very happy to connect offline, and also talk about a lot of the fun stuff that we can build. Thank you.